Alright guys, so I'm starting this look with my e.l.f. hydrating primer, and I've been really loving this primer. It just keeps my skin very hydrated and also helps minimizing the pores. So I'm just applying it all over my face. And now I'm going to be using this Iman Cosmetics Concealing Foundation. Guys, this foundation matches me like a dream. It's a drugstore product and I never knew about this. And when I freaking tried it, I was like, oh my god, because nothing at the drugstore ever matches me. Even like high-end products, they barely match my skin tone. So all my girls out there who are, similar to my skin tone, please go out and try this brand. And here I'm using Tarte's Shape Tape Concealer in shade medium, and I'm just applying it, wherever I need the highlight. And honestly guys, this concealer is a little too creamy and a little too stiff to work with. Like it was giving me kind of hard time to get blended, because I like my concealers to be a little bit liquidy, but again, those concealers don't really give you extremely full coverage. But with this one, even I could see some of my dark circles. So yeah, I don't know what the hype is all about. And now I'm just using Urban Decay's Primer Potion, and I'm applying it on top and bottom of my eyes, because I really think that it helps with the creasing. So yeah. And here I'm using L'Oreal Hydra Perfect Powder. This powder is amazing. This is in shade Translucent. Guys, I love this powder so much. And I'm just applying it under my eye area for the baking purposes. And now I'm using this Iman Cosmetics Translucent Powder to set the rest of my foundation, and this is in shade, I think, Sand Light Medium. And as you can see, that this is not messing with the foundation shade. Like, as you can see, like, it's not changing it, or it's not lightening it, it's not whitening it or anything. And I'm just using it to set everything. And here I'm using NYX Cosmetics Love Contours All palette, guys. And I'm using these two contour shades from this palette. And I'm just using this brush that came in a brush set that I bought very long time ago. This is just an angled contour brush. And I'm just trying to contour my face a little bit before I start my eye makeup, because I felt that my face has been getting a little bit fatter. And I just thought that, I just wanted to add some contour before I started the rest of my makeup. So I'll do the other face things later on, but for right now I just wanted to do that. And then I'm using this lavenderish, nudie lavender shade from this same palette from NYX Cosmetics, and I'm using a Mally brush. I think it's their blending brush, and I'm just applying it on my crease. And now I'm using this taupish brown shade, which is actually for the brows, but my brows are not that light. So I'm just using that shade to, add some gradients, and also as a transition color, or whatever you want to call that. I'm using the same brush for that as well. And now I'm going to be using this very nice purple matte shade, and I'm applying that shade with this Real Techniques tapered blending brush. And I love this brush so much, guys. Like, this brush is amazing, and I am using this brush because I don't want that purple to go everywhere like that shades that I've applied earlier than that. And now I'm just using that same blending brush from Mally Beauty just to kind of blend off any of the harsh edges. And now I'm going to be using this maroon shade from the same palette to add that fall into the makeup look, because, this would just give it a kind of like a burnt fallish look. So that's the only reason why I added that maroon shade with the same Real Techniques blending brush. And here I'm just blending everything, so nothing looks too harsh. And now I'm using this shade from the same palette. This is like highlighting brow kind of shade. This is like an ivory-ish shade, and I'm just applying it with the clean Luxie brush, and I am just packing it onto my brow bones. And now I'm using that same blending brush to kind of just blend the two shades together, so none of the shades look too harsh. And here I'm using this Balm Appetit palette from The Balm Cosmetics, and I'm using this shade called Crispy Bacon, and I'm using a Sonia Kashuk's concealer brush, to just pack that shade onto my lid. And I'm not really blending that shade with the rest of my eyeshadows that I have on, because I just want it to just, just stay there and just, be in your face kind of shade. So yeah, I'm just packing it on. And now I'm just using an angled brush from Coastal Scents, I believe. And guys, everything I'm using, everything is going to be listed down below in the description box. There are links, there are shades and everything, so don't worry about that. And I'm just using that same lavenderish shade that I applied very first. So I'm just using that under my eye area, and also underlining that with that dark purple shade, as you can see, with the same angled brush from Coastal Scents. And now I'm just dusting off all of that product, that powder that I left there for the baking purposes. So yeah, I'm just dusting it all off. And now I am contouring my nose using the brush that also came in that set that I got a long time ago off of eBay. So I just like to use this little angled brush to contour my nose, and I'm using the same contour shades from that NYX Love Contours All palette, sorry. And I'm also using that Wet n Wild contour palette in shade Toffee, something caramel toffee, and I'm just using it to bronze up my whole entire look, and just to add some dimension. And here I'm using Anastasia Beverly Hills brow pomade in shade Ash Brown with a brush from the company called Amore Us. And I'm just filling in my brows very roughly with that brow pomade. As you guys know, that I love to keep my brows natural, so that's what I'm going for even here as well. And now I'm using Benefit's, what is it? Gimme Brow. And I'm just running it all over my brows. And here I'm actually using Anastasia Beverly Hills setting gel. I don't know why I couldn't show you the product picture, or the product in the video. And now I'm using Galactic eyeliner, pen eyeliner from the company called Galactic, and I'm just lining my eyes. I'm not really going crazy with the eyeliner because I want all the attention to go to the eyeshadows, so that's why I'm just winging it very lightly, winging it. And yeah, so I just did my liner there. Yeah. And now I'm using this blush from Makeup Geek. It's called Cherish, and I've been loving this blush so much because it is very nice and natural looking blush, and I've been really obsessed with it for some reason. So yeah, just applying that blush all over the apples of my cheeks. And now I'm using this mascara from Urban Decay called Perversion Mascara. I honestly, guys, don't recommend this mascara because the wand is extremely huge and I barely have any eyelashes. And it was just, just depositing the product everywhere else than my lashes. So it was really annoying. And here I'm using ColourPop's gel pencil in shade Swerve, which is like the very dark black shade from them, and I'm just running it on my lash line and also my waterline. And here I'm going back in with that dark purple and just kind of smudging it with that black pencil that I applied from ColourPop. And now I'm using this shade called Tate Art Tots from that same palette. I don't know why my camera just went out of focus, but I'm just applying that shade in the inner corners of my eyes. And now I'm going to be applying these Backstage lashes in style Soho. I wanted my lashes to be a little bit natural, like as you can see, like right here. I didn't want really crazy eyelashes because sometimes I feel that the eyelashes are so heavy that you can't really see my eye makeup. So that's why I just wanted to keep them a little bit, you know, subtle. And now I'm using those two highlighting shades from this same palette, which is called Love Contours All. This is a mouthful, but yeah, I'm just highlighting the bridge of my nose and also my cupid bow. And now I'm gonna spray my face with this Scandinavia finishing spray, and then I'm gonna apply my highlight, the same highlight. I'm just applying it with my fingers because when my face is a little bit wet, the highlight comes on a lot more crazy and, you know, vibrant. So that's why, that's like a little trick that I've been doing. And now I'm going to be using this lipstick from the company called Dragon. I even did a full video about the whole line, and I showed you guys swatches and everything. And after applying this lipstick, of course, I even said it in that video that the lipstick, this shade particularly, was not very opaque, so I could actually see my lips, you know, the skin through the lipstick. So that's why I went ahead and applied this lipstick from the company called Ruby Kisses, I believe, and I don't really remember the shade. I'll put it in the description box, of course. And I'm just, you know, applying it all over my lips, just as you can see. And of course, I barely do my lips perfectly, so yeah, just forgive me for that. And here's the whole look, guys. I just put on this scarf, and I also put on that headpiece just for this picture. And yeah, so that's the close-up, and I hope that you guys like it. If you did, then give this video a thumbs up, share this video, like this video, follow me on Instagram, like my page on Facebook, follow me on Snapchat, and thank you so much, guys, for watching. Take care. Bye bye.